I actually can't believe I'm making this video. What was that? I'm not sure why men think it's ever appropriate, why men in healthcare specifically ever think it's appropriate to make fun of women's body parts. And before you say, well, he wasn't really making fun of women's body parts. No, he was specifying that when a Gen Z patient, why that age group, because they know the song, is that why? Why that age group comes in, you're going to spread that wide, let you go for a dive. Now, his is not the first video that's been a little weird, and it won't be the last one. And I want you to know that before these videos ever surfaced the internet, women already felt awkward going into the doctor, especially if we have to spread our wide for you. I don't know how else to say it, but you as a man don't get the opportunity to make any jokes about our. This type of content is not funny. Actually, it was never funny. I don't know what part of it was supposed to be funny. I'm extremely confused. I have questions and I want answers. I think the deeper message here is videos like that discourage women from seeking healthcare.
Hello guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back. It's your girl Amy and I'm so glad to have you here. Now, you know, sometimes you come across something online and you're like, wait, did he just really say that? Because I just saw this video of a male nurse holding a catheter, like a full-on urinary catheter, and he captions it something like, when I'm about to insert this into a Gen Z female. And I paused because first of all, why are we bringing Gen Z into this? And second, this is not just any random thing. This is an actual medical procedure. Then it gets worse. The audio he used in the background is one of those suggestive songs. Like, it's literally talking about opening up, and I'm like, in what world did this sound like a good idea? Because now it doesn't even feel like a joke anymore. It feels really uncomfortable. And I think that's why people are reacting the way they are, because this is a nurse, first of all. This is someone patients are supposed to trust in very vulnerable moments, just like that one. And you're online making this kind of content. Nah, this already feels off. So guys, let's take a look at these videos first, then I'll be back and we can talk more about it. Let's dive in.
Ladies, I asked who he was, where he works, and y'all delivered with rapid speed. I have all that information. There was also a good number of men in the comments confused about why the women were upset with this one. And they didn't understand. And there was a couple like, hey, there's no context. I'm going to help you guys out because maybe y'all don't understand why we're upset about this. But first, let's get into who he is. Everybody meet Collins. He works in Ohio. Another picture to prove this is him. This is off of his LinkedIn profile. And it says he's at Mercy Health. And if you go to nursing.ohio.gov or call the phone number, you can make a complaint. For the men who don't understand why the women are upset, let's break it down. Inserting a Foley catheter on a Gen Z female patient, and it's a guy. So Gen Z women, females, are 14 to 29. So a large majority of this is about minors. Also for context, he's 31. So this is all about younger women and girls. Number 2 was the song choice. Spread that P wide. I'm sorry, that's inappropriate when we're talking about medical terms. Third, the lip licking. It's disgusting. And if you don't know what a Foley catheter is, it's when a little tube is placed into a urethra to get urine out. We are no longer accepting jokes about women's health care or anything like that at all. It's not funny. It's disgusting. The sexualization of it, especially of younger girls and women, it's not acceptable. So if you still don't understand why we're upset, talk to some other women, because there's nothing more I can say to you. But we're no longer taking jokes on this. I hope every influencer, wannabe influencer, has learned on this.
Like, you guys throw yourselves under the bus. Vroom, vroom, bum, bum. Like, you do it to yourselves. And then people are like, oh no, I'm not going to the doctor ever again. I'm not going to the hospitals, any of the things. Like, we don't have enough issues having people have faith in our healthcare system. But once again, here's somebody that proves that for us, right? Oh my Lord. I just can't, you can't make this stuff up. You just can't. So I'm thinking a mechanic would be better suited for someone like him that likes to put things in things, maybe changing oil. I don't know what to tell him. Nursing profession is definitely out. This is disrespectful to women. I can't even believe that has to come out of my mouth. And yes, I know plenty of male nurses. Yes, they're amazing. No, this is not what they're thinking. Yeah. Yeah. A word of advice to the younger generation from the older generation. This isn't appropriate. We don't put this out on social media. That's an inside voice. It shouldn't even be an inside voice, especially with the music that went along with the video. And yes, his account is now private. In 20 years, we're going to have such a nursing shortage if we keep this up.
So this nurse posted a video sexualizing placing a catheter in a female patient. I'm a pharmacist. I usually don't talk about these things, but I want people to understand how serious this is. Less than 6 months ago, there's a male nurse charged with sexually assaulting a female patient in my hometown. And so when I see videos like this is immediately what I think. This is something that is disturbing. This is something that, I don't even know how you think it's funny or even think that it's a good idea to joke about. And the fact that this person didn't see a problem with it should tell you all that you need to know. And I want to talk more about this because my wife recently gave birth and we didn't have a single male nurse. And I'm gonna be honest, I was relieved by that. I don't think I'd be comfortable having a male nurse in the OB setting because of videos like this and because of that nurse that I just showed you guys earlier. It is that serious.
I want to talk about a video I saw circulating on social media that recently went viral. It was of a medical student who posted a video joking about having a difficult time placing a Foley catheter in a female patient. And honestly, it was insensitive and distasteful. Women already face so many barriers in healthcare. They're more likely to have their symptoms minimized, misunderstood, or dismissed, and research has shown this time and time again. And when women seek care, they're often doing so in some of the most vulnerable moments of their lives. So when healthcare workers, especially male providers, make jokes about women's bodies or intimate medical procedures, it isn't harmless humor, it undermines trust. Patients should feel that when they come to us, they are met with compassion, empathy, and safety. Humor absolutely exists in medicine, and every healthcare worker knows that. And yes, sometimes it's very dark humor, but there is a line. And you may be thinking it's just a joke, it's harmless, but to joke at the expense of someone's dignity, especially as a male provider, making a joke about the female body during an extremely vulnerable procedure, undermines trust in healthcare, especially during a time when we need to do better. I understand that we have lives and personalities and that medicine is not our identity. But when you put those scrubs on and you post publicly, you are representing the profession, whether you're in the hospital or your own dining room. We gotta do better.
And after watching the whole thing, I'm not even surprised people are upset because, especially women, this isn't one of those situations where people are just being too sensitive. There is a line, and this clearly crossed it. You're dealing with patients, real people, some of them very young, and then you casually throw in Gen Z females with that kind of audio in the background. It just makes everything worse. And what really got me is how many actual nurses came out and said this is exactly the kind of behavior that damages trust in healthcare. Because now imagine being a patient and seeing that video. How are you supposed to feel safe? How are you supposed to be comfortable during a procedure like that? And from what people are saying online, it even got reported. Like people were tagging the nursing boards and calling for accountability. And whether or not anything officially happened to him, the point is the damage is already done. Because once people start questioning whether a medical profession is being serious or not, especially in situations like that, it changes everything. And quite frankly, not everything needs to be content. And this is one of those moments where social media and professionalism just completely clashed. It's crazy, guys. So guys, with that said, drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. I want to hear your perspectives on this. So drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy such kind of content, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's your girl, Amy. Thank you so much for sticking around. And I will definitely catch you guys in the next one. Stay blessed.